Actually, I did a really great interview with a lady called Caroline Goyder on my podcast. And she is, for me, like just the expert at voice projection and kind of developing a rich voice. But there are kind of a few things really taking your time to breathe when you speak. Again, this was something Caroline taught me is if you think about it, you breathe only when you exhale. So it's impossible to breathe. You speak only when you exhale. It's impossible to speak as you're inhaling, which is
Right.
one of the things that I didn't think about until I tried to do it. It's like, oh, yeah, you can't do that, right? Which means that if you do a good intake of breath, first of all, before you speak, then you have the power within your breath to be able to kind of deliver with more force. Actually, just trying to make yourself breathe more evenly is a really good way of giving more force and authority into your voice. And then I always like to tell people to try and think of their voice as an instrument, like you're playing the trumpet or whatever it is. It's not just you let things come out monotone. Hi, my name is Collar, and I'm going to talk to you today about the sales projections of whatever, right? Because if an instrument played one note all the time, you'd be like, no, that's really boring. That's not interesting to listen to. But if you think of your voice as an instrument, then you start thinking about, oh, so I have to make it melodic. So I can slow down, I can speed up, I can go higher, I can go lower, I can be softer, I can be louder, I can be more expressive, or I can just take it down a tone or whatever. So if you think about making yourself expressive, that's a good way to make your voice just much more interesting to listen to. And a good way to think about it is if you were telling a bedtime story to a kid, how would you tell it? You would not say, once upon a time there was a fairy who whatever, right? It'd be once upon a time there was a fairy. You would put more energy into making it expressive. You want to think in those terms, and then your voice will do much more than just kind of staying at a monotone.